Hey, and welcome to today's flow. So, I'm so excited for today's flow. I say that about every flow, but particularly very excited about this flow. So, as I promised, all month long is all about loving yourself, loving your body, loving who you are, and really just appreciating all you do. So, I struggle a lot with this. And it's not because I don't love myself, it's just because I struggle with talking good, confident things about myself. So, that is what today's flow is all about, is really just giving yourself time to debrief, time to understand your body, time to relax, and really just releasing everything here on the mat. So many people ask me, why do I enjoy yoga so much? And it's because the moment I step on my mat, the second my feet are on the mat, nothing else matters. There's nothing else in the world that can take my concentration away from myself, my mind, and my body when I'm here on my mat. And I just want to express that and share that with everybody else. And that is why I am actively teaching now. So if you haven't flowed with me before, my name is Timalina, and I'm so excited. This is Breathing for Balance. I'm going to go ahead and start. I start every flow off in Child's Pose. Child's Pose, the reason for that is because it really helps ground me, my heart, my body, my mind. So whatever flow or pose or asana that is for you, please take that instead of Child's Pose. I'm just a guide, not necessarily here to tell you exactly what to do. We will go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and give your affirmation. And today's affirmation is, I have a loving relationship with my mind and body. Again, I have a loving relationship with my mind and body. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Today is definitely a all levels flow, very easy, very beginner. It is going to be mentally challenging, like any flow is, and you may be physically challenged too if you are definitely more on the beginner side of a yogi. However, it is meant to be an all levels class. So if you've never done yoga before, you should be perfectly fine. Let's go ahead, walk those hands all the way out to your mat. Child's pose, your big toes are going to kiss. Your knees are going to come far apart as your mat. If you can't do that, go ahead, bring those knees in together, walk your hands forward. You can also put a block underneath your butt, stack of pillows or a stack of pillows or a stack of books, whatever you need. We'll go ahead and walk those hands out. Let's take a nice inhale in and exhale. Good. Finding a deep breath here. With every exhale, deepening into your child's pose, taking what you need. Good. We're going to walk the hands over to the left, or excuse me, right. So take that right hand all the way to the side. Left hand is going to come on top. You should feel a nice side stretch here. Slowly through center, working your way over to the left. And back through center. Good, nice deep stretch. Bring those hands into prayer and back behind you if you can. Good. Plant the hands down, push the body up all fours. From here, we're going to walk the hands out in front of us, find puppy pose. And then push the body forward to Sphinx. For Sphinx pose, you want those elbows away from the ears. Take a nice inhale in. And let something out. Good. Lower that chest all the way down to the ground. Bring the hands further out, like if we were going to come up for chaturanga or for a push-up or plank. So right next to the chest, push the body all the way up, finding a nice upward facing dog. Again, shoulders away from the ears, engaging the core. And lower back down. Good. We're going to take those hands a little bit further out. We're going to come up to those fingertips. And we're going to push up again. This is going to be our seal pose. This is not always accessible for everyone. So if you are in pain here or it doesn't feel comfortable, please exit out. And lower back down. Good. Bring those hands back into the chest. Push the body back up, all fours. We're going to thread the needle. Right hand's going to come up to the sky and come through the other side on the left here. Plant that elbow and chest down onto the ground. Finding a nice 90-degree angle on the left hand. Perfect. Coming back out of that thread the needle. Once steady, left hand up to the sky. Nice big stretch. Thread it through the other side. Bring that shoulder blade down to the ground. Right hand's about 90 degrees. And unthread that needle. Perfect. Let's take a couple rounds of cat-cows. We're going to round the back, inhale. Arch the back, look up, exhale. A couple more at your own pace. Take what you need. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale, look up, round the spine. Curl those toes, push back, downward dog. Here for down dog, you can bend the knees if you can't bring those heels all the way down to the ground. But really here for the first one, just take what you need. Come to your tiptoes. Really whatever you need. You have a couple breaths here to play around with your dog. So take what you need. It is your practice, your flow. You can roll to plank position if that's what you need and push back. 2 more breaths here to just play around. And then once you're steady and ready, go ahead and find some stillness here in the dog. Again, if you need to bend your knees, go ahead and do so. There's nothing wrong with that. You want your back to stay straight, however. You don't want to arch your back up. Nice flat back, but bend the knees if you need. Good. Everyone bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, whatever you can do, whatever's in your practice. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Let the body hang heavy. Head heavy. Arms heavy. Good. And we're going to slowly roll roll up to standing, 1 vertebrae at a time, slowly on a count for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll those shoulders back, head's the last thing. Good. Hands come up overhead. Nice tall mountain here. If back bend right here is in your practice, you can take it. If not, just stay where you are. In the center, come up to those tippy toes. And back down. Hands back down beside us. Take a nice inhale in. Good. Bring the hands up overhead. Let's forward fold down. Plant the hands down to the ground. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step or jump back. Let's take our very first chaturanga. You can take it on your knees if you need to. Upward facing dog, and we'll meet back down dog. Good. Right leg up to the sky. You can bend that knee a couple times, flex the foot, rotate the ankle. Good. Feed it all the way through warrior one. For warrior one, you want the front leg bent at least 90 degrees or however far you can go. Back leg is going to be planted straight, hips forward. Good. One more breath here. Hold strong. Perfect. Warrior two, back foot becomes perpendicular. Good. Triangle pose. You can find a block, your shin, your knee, not your knee, your calf, whatever you need. Perfect. Back up, warrior two. Go ahead and twist it forward, high lunge. Plant the hands down to the ground. Relax the back leg. Twist the arm up to the sky. Good. I challenge you. Can we come up to a stand, or not to a stand, but up to a, I can't think of the word, up off the ground here, taking both hands off the ground. If you want a little bit of more, can we grab a back bend? Good. I'll give you 5 breaths here to play around. Take what you need. You can come to a full expression of lizard. You can push that leg. You can bring this foot here off the ground. Get a nice little stretch in the back leg. You can find a bind. Whatever you want here. A couple more rounds of breath. Good. We'll meet back in lizard pose. Lizard is just taking this foot all the way out to the side of your mat, bringing those hands to plant in the middle. Perfect. We're going to heel toe that foot in, walk those hands back, getting a nice stretch in the front here. Walk the hands back to the front of the mat. You're going to take this heel off, curl the toes, push the body forward, right leg back up to the sky, back down, meet left. Good. Left leg up to the sky. You can bend that knee, roll those ankles. Take what you need. Good. All the way through. When you're ready, warrior one. Nice deep inhales. Good. Open wide, warrior two. Leg becomes perpendicular, arms open to a T. Gaze over that middle finger. And straighten the front leg. Let's find triangle pose. I didn't cue it on the other side, but if you would like more, you can go ahead, take both hands to the front of the mat. Good. Back to center. Warrior two. Twist the body forward. Take both hands up to the sky. High lunge. Perfect. Take those hands down to the ground. Good. And we're going to heel toe that foot out. Find lizard and then take whatever variation of lizard you would like. Again, you can push some weight, come onto the blade of the foot and push that leg. You can stay exactly where you are for your 5 breaths. You can come and take the full expression of lizard down to the elbows. You can take a bind. Whatever you need here. Whatever you do to one side, just make sure you do to the other. Good. We'll meet back in lizard if you've been here the whole time. Good. Let's go ahead, heel toe those feet over. Walk the hands back behind. Find a nice stretch here in the front leg. And walk forward. Curl those toes, lift the knee off the ground, push the body forward, take left leg back up to the sky, back down, meet right. Perfect. We're going to do that one more time all the way through. So we're going to bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift, forward fold down, roll the body all the way up, head's the last thing, hands come up overhead, nice tall mountain stretch, lengthening the spine, grounding through the feet, hands back down to the side. Perfect. We'll go ahead, take the hands back up to the sky, forward fold down, plant the hands, halfway lift, plant the hands again, bend the knees, step or jump back, second chaturanga, push up, upward facing dog, push back down dog. Beautiful. Right leg up to that sky, bend the knee, roll your ankles wherever you need here, step all the way through, once steady, warrior one. Good. Open wide, warrior two. Foot becomes perpendicular. Straighten front leg. Bring right hand down to the ground. Good. Back up to center. Rebend warrior two. Twist back leg. Hands up to the sky. High lunge. Good. Plant the hands down to the ground. Right hand up to the sky. Extra challenge, take left hand off the ground. If you would like some more, get that back bend. Back down to center. Find your expression of lizard. Take whatever you need here. You have 5 breaths. Good. Go ahead, heel toe that foot in. Walk the legs back. Walk the body back forward. Curl those toes. Push the body forward. Take right leg up to the sky. Back down, meet left. Good. Left leg up. Roll the ankle, spin the knee. Whatever you need here. Feed that leg all the way through to the front of the mat. Let's go ahead and find warrior one. Good. Open wide, warrior two, perpendicular. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. Take right hand up to the sky. Rebend, warrior. Twist the body forward, high lunge. Relax that back leg all the way down to the ground. Good. Plant the hands, right, left hand come up to the sky. It's in. You can go ahead and take both hands off the ground if you want to. If you want more. And all the way back down to the ground. Good. Here we have 5 breaths. Take whatever version of lizard that you would like. Good. Plant those hands. Walk the hands back behind. Find a nice stretch here in that front leg. Good. Walk the hands back to center. We're actually going to heel toe this foot all the way over. Let's find pigeon on this side. When you're ready, you can walk the body down to the ground. And back up. Good. We're going to swing right foot in front. Perfect. Let's find a bound angle pose before we do pigeon on the other side. Nice straight back ground through those sit bones. Forward fold. Perfect. And back up. We're going to take left foot back behind and we're going to find pigeon on the right. When you're ready, walk those hands down to the ground. Good. You can walk those hands back up. And you're going to send right leg back behind to meet front. Go ahead and relax the body down to the belly. And you have the option here to take your full frog, or you could take half frog if full frog isn't in your practice. So for half frog, we're going to take right leg up. And you're going to get your leg at a 90-degree angle. You lay the body back down onto the ground. And take your half frog. If you take full frog, you're going to bring both legs up to about 90 degrees. If you need to have some support, you can put a block underneath the belly. If you're in half frog, go ahead and switch. If you're in full frog, use your breath to get you through the full side. Good. Breathe through it. Perfect. Go ahead and send that right leg back. If you're in full frog, slowly come out of your pose. We'll all meet back on the belly here. Good. We're going to find seal pose. Nice inhale in. Exhale. Good. We're going to push the body up to upward dog. We're going to push the body back up, come to those knees. Let's find our hero pose. So wouldn't it be a love yourself flow if I didn't work my way into camel, because I love camel pose. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to come up to those knees. If you have blocks and you can't reach your feet, go ahead and grab those blocks. Put them on either on the inside of your ankles or on the outside of your ankles. We're going to take right hand back behind us. Find that ankle. Let the head, at this point, you want the head to be looking up. You're going to take left hand back behind us and find left ankle. Push the hips forward. Let the head hang heavy. When you're ready to release, you can. Slowly come out of the pose, one arm at a time, finding your way back into your hero pose. Good. From hero, we're going to take right hand out 45 degrees. Left hand's going to come up and over. Back to center. Perfect. Right hand's going to come up and over. Back to center. Good. And then go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. If hero pose is becoming uncomfortable, you can work your way out. Find an easy seat or whatever resting pose you would like to use. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. Coming back to the affirmation, I have a loving relationship with myself, my mind, my body. When you step off your mat today, how can you continue to show love to yourself? I saw a video. You can keep your eyes closed. Deep inhales, exhales. I was watching a video and it said, tell me all the things you love. And then it said, how long did it take to put yourself? And it was really a reflection moment for me because I feel like I wasn't the first thing on the list. And I never understood the put your mask on yourself before you put your mask on others. It's the same idea, same concept. You can't help others if you're empty. You can't help others if you are not working even at 10%. So you can't pour water if you don't have water to pour. I'm pretty sure by now you're getting it. So making yourself a priority, loving yourself, treating yourself with respect, not settling, those are all things that you deserve. I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. Go ahead and swing your feet forward depending on where you are. And we are going to find our final resting pose here of Shavasana after we take a couple of twists. So we're gonna lay the body all the way down to the ground, bring those knees into the chest. Let's go ahead and take left leg down or right leg down first and twist over to the left. And then back to center. Good. Bring right knee in. Hug the chest, your knees. If you can, give your body a kiss. Straighten left leg down to the ground. Let's twist over to the right. Or vice versa. Twist over to the left. Bring both knees back into the chest. And then go ahead and lay it all down. Perfect. Close your eyes. And I want you to, with every exhale, release a little bit of tension at a time. Release the tension in the eyebrows. Unclench the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Let the hands lay naturally. Release the tension in the feet. Let them lay naturally. Take a nice inhale all together. Exhale, let something out. Good. Perfect. We're going to slowly start to bring energy back into the body. Go ahead and wiggle the toes, touch the thumb to all the fingers, slowly bringing awareness, energy back in. Bring the hands up over the head, keeping the eyes closed. Bring the knees up, your feet planted, knees up 90 degrees. Turn to your favorite side, giving your body a hug, using your other hand as a pillow. Coming back to the affirmation, I have a loving relationship with my mind and body. What does that mean to you? And then what are you going to do? How are you going to change in order to get whatever it is that loving yourself and loving your body looks like to you? Let's go ahead and plant the hand down into the front of the chest. Bring the knees in. Find a nice easy seat, hands to the knees. Inhale in. Exhale, release. Hands to heart center, to the forehead, to the mouth, back to the center. May all the light inside of me honor all the light inside of you. Thank you so much for flowing. I know this one's a little bit different. I did mess up a couple of times, but it's okay. Show grace. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop them. And I look forward to flowing with you guys all again. Thanks so much.